This is my 1989 BMW 5359. And just look at it. Look at the lovely paint fade. That feels good. Look at the nice cable ties, just like a nice Japanese car of this same era. Look at the lovely fog light that doesn't sit in there properly. The nice cracks, the dents everywhere. The key mark that some lovely gentleman decided to put on the car for me. He didn't even charge me, he did it for free. I mean, we keep going around. Look at this. It oozes class, especially when you drive around and you see that fucking out. And it did used to have a front spool on there that went down to about here, but I took care of that in a very fun way. And then you just keep going along. I mean, look at those lovely tires. The best branding I've ever seen, carbon fiber fake brand. It's very interesting and I don't know where they came from. Spider webs galore, keep coming around. You've got a sunroof that pops open. I mean, I've never seen anything like it before. Just look at that with some weird stuff on the side. I don't know what that is. And it just keeps getting better and better. I mean, we've got paint fade here, some more scratches. Keep coming back and back and you just look at that. Just hear that? Just listen to the sound of paint fade because, well, it's an old car and let's face it, they all fade anyway. But keep coming along and just the angles, the curvatures, just doesn't stop, does it? Just look at the lovely badge here with the fade on it. I mean, you know, I could change that and I have, but that's a fake one on eBay. It's about $10, but don't worry about that. Look at these lovely exhaust tips that came straight from a VE Commodore. That adds extra class because, as we know, Commodores are only for the classiest people. Look at this beautiful rear bumper job here that a lovely human did. Definitely wasn't me when I was super tired. And of course, add a tow bar because, you know, why would you not put a tow bar on an old 80s BMW? You know, they tow cars so great, they love doing it. Definitely didn't make the car drive like arse. And let's keep going around. Just look at it in all of her glory. And of course, I use them a lot because I have to buy a lot of parts for my car because it breaks constantly. And I mean, that's my car. But don't worry, I'm going to show you a lot more than just the outside because it does get much better than that. Alrighty, now I'm going to show you what it's like in the interior of the lovely machine. Come and have a look, come and have a look. We've got nice cracks here. You know, it doesn't really matter though, who gives a rat's ass. Then you got a lovely bit of rust on the floor there. Then just take a look at the leather. Look at all that. It's just beautiful, premium quality. You've got a nice chew mark on the steering wheel where someone's been gnawing at it when they're bored in traffic. Look at that lovely Chinese head unit. It works perfectly. The screen doesn't work at all, but everything else does. Aircon is where it's not supposed to be. And I mean, just look at that. I mean, when you sit down and drive around, you do feel like a lovely old man. But what can you do really? And then just come and have a look. So let's listen to that perfect startup. Lovely. Now it's time to welcome you to the lovely, voluptuous back seat. Let me show you. This is where the executive from 1989 sat in the back of this lovely car with his chauffeur. Just take a look. Look at how it doesn't fit in the seat properly because the battery is under there and I had to jump start it earlier. It's just such a nice place to be. I mean, look at that. Look at that. She's a beauty. I mean, the best part really is, let's just say you want to close the door to your lovely BMW and you want to sit down. Well, they can windows, so you don't need that. Next up, I'm going to show you one of the best tricks of this car. Being a P-plater in a levo, you've got to put fully 6 subwoofers in the car. Check this out, yo. Brother, look at this. Look at that. Brother, it is a fully 6 subs. However, there's a massive metal wall between you and the car and the back seat, so you don't hear any bass. All you hear is the car shaking in a really annoying way. But you know what you do get when it breaks down, which this car has broken down about 5 times, and I've had it on a tow truck at least 3 times. Check this out. The twist, and then look at your beautiful BMW toolkit, which even says BMW on the spanner. I mean, does it get much better than that? And trust me when I say this, you're going to need the toolkit because it'll break down on you a lot. But don't worry, that's just the best part of owning one of these lovely cars. Now I'm going to show you the heart and soul of the beast, and another party trick that not a lot of cars have. Now most bonnets, they open a boring one. They go up like that. No, that's not what this car does. You lift it up like that, and then watch this. And there you go. Look at that. Just look at the machinery, the high-tech quality. Not many cars look like that under the bonnet. I mean, we've got here a 3.5 litre straight 6 engine producing from factory 155 kilowatts and 305 newton meters of torque. But I'd say it's probably lost about 55 of those kilowatts and probably 100 newton meters of those torques. But we don't worry about that. That's not what this car's about. It's not meant to be fast. It's just meant to be fun to drive, and it is not, because the brakes don't work, because you try and buy a brake booster for it, it just breaks. And then if you notice here, I don't have an ABS module, and that's because that's also broken and no one can seem to rebuild it. But that's okay, we don't worry about that, because you just use your handbrake to brake. You don't need your foot brake. What's that for? You know, if someone pulls out in front of me, I'm just going to smash into them. That's the best way to stop. And of course, no airbags, because, you know, you die like a real man, not like these pesky people with their stupid airbags. Don't need that, that's just dumb. And, of course, don't forget, if a little bit of wind touches it, the bonnet will fall onto your head and smash your head into the engine. I've had that before when I was working on it. Engine was super hot and made me smash my forehead straight into it. And it was great, felt super nice, and I really loved it. And just watch this. There you go, sound of quality. I give that a 10 out of 10. What, are you bored already? I haven't even showed you the best bit yet, and you're just not even paying attention. Wow, okay, cool, see how I do. Anyway, ignoring that, whatever you're doing there, I'm going to show you the best part, and that is driving the vehicle. And well, let's have a go, shall we? We get in. Put the automatic window down. Just how many cars have got those? And then start first time every time, except when the spark plug shoots out of the, and then it doesn't start properly. Now I'm going to show you what it's like to drive it, and well, if you can see here, it has no brakes, but that doesn't matter. As I said earlier, you just need this bad boy right here, and you'll never have any problems. So just check this out. No problem at all stopping. All I did was use the handbrake, and that's all I need. Shall I show you again? Maybe well. I'll go back. And that's all you need. See how it stops and shines? I'll even go forward and I'll smash into the car. No problem at all. You don't need brakes. That's for weak baby. No airbags, no brakes, and I will be fine as long as no one cuts me off in another BMW, which is what most of people who drive BMWs do. But anyway, that's it for this video, and I thought I'd show you the loveliness of this. In the next video, I'm going to show you what it's like to own one of these at the mechanics, because it usually sits there for about 3 months, and you put multiple thousands of dollars into this car and it's really not worth it. Until next time, goodbye. I'm having fun time.